Okay. That should be... Have you refreshed? Sorry, Nash is having Twitch issues too. Back? Okay, I don't know how much you guys missed though. Let me take a look here. I think you just, if you missed anything, I think you just missed like one puzzle. I can go back and grab that later, but let me see here. When my stream cut out, because it was showing up fine for me on the preview. It was showing up absolutely fine. Okay, so I went in there. It was still recorded. I had the weird issue with the sound that was just the game, but you could still see the puzzle. Yeah, that's weird, because if you guys go to the video, like, you can still see everything I did. It's still on the Twitch video. Yeah, Rearder, that's really weird, because I just went back to the video to see, you know, how much of the puzzle didn't actually broadcast, and it's... I'm repeating myself, but it's all on the video. I had an issue with the puzzle where it wasn't giving sound even though it was supposed to, but it's still, I mean, Twitch still logged it in the video, so I don't know what that was. I have no idea what that was. Twitch decided to be weird. So since I can't tell from the video what you guys missed, we just did another little puzzle. We had to... There was a tree flailing around, and we had to time all of its flailing so we could zap it with lightning and set it on fire. That was the puzzle that you missed. It was one of the shorter ones. Still very neat, very surreal, but you missed it. And it was kind of sad because it didn't have the sound that it's supposed to have. I guess we'll continue now. It looks like it's cooperating again. And it wasn't just me, because Nash was hearing the same thing from over in his stream, that everyone's screens went black and they were having issues, so I don't... Twitch! Yay, Twitch! Still better than the alternatives. I'm actually... The longer I stream, the more I actually really appreciate what Twitch is trying to do. But sometimes it is still twitchy. Alright, so we can plug this guy in.
In the beginning, Max created the machine, but the veins of the machine were empty. For Max, fire was nothing more than a spark from a wall. For us, it is the blood of our bloodline.
And I did it again. I wasn't joking. Every time, I always try to go down when I actually just need to turn around. Loki is schnoozing again. Let me know at any point if you guys are hearing a whole lot of background, because I can shut the door again now. Loki's eaten. He's sleeping again. Okay, Twitch support says that there was some weirdness, so... Okay, good. That is not our internet. Which just had a momentary derp. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the no sound in the puzzle was on this end, though, because I couldn't hear anything through this, and OBS wasn't picking up anything through desktop audio for that puzzle, which is sad, but... But we've got 3 down, we got 1 more to go. I am still so happy we got this game going. Like, it's gonna sound derpy, but I really, really seriously wanted some form of recording of this game before it gets even harder to find, and while my discs are still cooperating. Now, I think, before we do the last little one, I think if we go back to that little elevator now, some of the buttons will actually function. I probably went around the wrong way. I kind of want to test that out in the interest of completion. Back in the days before achieves, completion just meant scoping everything out. So yeah, I think that now if we go up on the elevator, then the things that we've already unlocked will work. That's true, I could back up my discs, and I probably should. We've somehow, and this is funny because we've left the chemistry puzzle for last on this playthrough. And my very first one testing out the game. Could you guys hear that? Yeah, I'm gonna shut the door. Give me a second. Loki. Come. In. Sweet. Yes, that was Nash. I can see the levels going up on my mic. So yeah, we're gonna try shutting the door again. Nothing against him, but I already get enough background noise from the dog. How great he's yelling outside the door. We are super professional in this household. Oh yeah, it helps if I get off the elevator first. So I think, yep. So now the levers that correspond to the ones we've actually unlocked. Dude, you can see it breathing. You can see it breathing. This is the one we haven't done yet? Yes, that's the one we haven't done yet. So you can see it's starting to come together. One more left to go. And we get to meet some old friends in that one, too. Hello Oh, huge, terrifying metal spider. Hello, Loki. Alright. Oop. Back up to the top for the last little piece of the puzzle. Okay. I want the front of the robot so I know which side I'm coming in. I feel like there's still supposed to be desktop audio here too. We're gonna have to... This runs alright. But I might even try to record this again sometime when I feel like the game audio is cooperating better, because I feel like we're missing out on some background stuff that's supposed to be happening. Okay, I think it was this one we have left. Can I do an entire playthrough without repeating doors? We will find out. Eee! It's our friends! It's the cutest little nanobots in the world, don't you know? They're just the cutest little nanobots in the world. But there's something wrong. They stopped throwing themselves off the cliff. There's something wrong. Because that's how that works. Alright, we're gonna go this way. I feel like every time we encounter another puzzle, I'm like, this is one of my favorite puzzles in the game! But I kind of love everything they've done. So you saw when they were the nanobots, when they were climbing up the cliff, they all had green things that they were throwing. Element 4. Element 4 is not going through the doorway right now. There is nothing happening here right now that is supposed to be happening. So, because this is an adventure game, we will investigate. Now I think we can go this way, and we can see the little Loki. Little treadmill they're on. Loki, come on now. So not a whole lot over there. This does get us the angle we need to... What I want to do? Yeah. You can see there's a place for a thing here. And 4 plus thingy equals a different thingy. Okay, I gotta do something about this dog. I'm sorry. He's just being a butt. Yeah, but he. I'll try shutting it again until the beginning. Unless he needs out. Do you need out again? Put himself in the bathroom again.
I told you he does that.
I know he does. I've seen him do that. Okay, sorry. I let the dog out of my room because he was being loud and obnoxious, and then I checked in with Nash quick, and in the process of that, Loki shut himself into the guest bathroom again. I heard him barking, and I couldn't figure out where he was, so I checked out by the door to see if he needed to go out, and he wasn't there. He shut himself up in the bathroom again. The door opens inwards for the guest bathroom, and it tends to swing shut by itself. So then it shuts itself, and then he tries to nose at it to open it, and he just closes it all the way. So that's my exciting life. Anyway, we were talking about chemistry. That is our hint, one of our hints for the puzzle here for what we need to do. Loki! Pull my headphones off my head. That's just mean. I love these clear doors too. There's just something about that. So chemistry! Chemistry! We've got this nice chart up here. It shows us our options for the different elements we can combine. It also shows us what number 4 is actually made of, and what squiggly orange, as I am now christening it, is made of. We also have, come on, give me my arrows, give me my arrows. If we look over here, we've got some helpful little discs. And I love these discs with every fiber of my being. They look like real floppies, and they will teach us a little bit more about how chemistry works in this world. It's Uncle Nanobot being a science teacher. I don't know why, but I have it in my head as like Uncle Nanobot science teacher. So we see that 2 reds like that will combine. They won't make a red 2, they'll just combine like that. Those 2 will also combine. Red and blue will not. What are you doing to the dog?
Picking him up.
I'm trying to do chemistry on my stream. You're making the dog cry.
He sings. I don't know why he does that. You've seen it. Perfectly fine, and he does it anyway.
Well, if you get him too excited, you want to see if he wants to go out again? Okay. Thanks. I'm sorry. Nash was making my dog cry. He wasn't being mean. He picks up the front half of Loki sometimes and gives him hugs, and then Loki makes weird noises even though he's fine. We got through disc 1. And we got disc 2. Oh, that helps to push play. A little bit more advanced chemistry here. I love this puzzle. So that also doesn't work. I don't know where I don't know where my original notes for this puzzle went, but they were so incredibly extensive. It was entirely too much fun to try to figure out, even though I went through so many steps trying to figure it out. But I don't think I'd ever seen a puzzle quite like this before, and it was so neat. So that's the second disc. I always thought there was more, but maybe not. You can also see, it gives you 4. So if you didn't see that thing up top, you can see what it's made out of. You can also clear that out. You see they've taken some of these out in an effort to make it a little more difficult to figure out the answer here. I am going to spoil it. Like I said, this is one of the puzzles I did do off stream when I was testing discs, and I did remember how to solve it while I was playing. If you guys ever get a chance to play this game, try to forget that I'm giving you the answer here, because I swear to God, it is so much more fun just to play around with the chemicals and figure out what combines and what doesn't and try to make it work. But I want to say that if I just combine these two... And it'll let you test it too. So you've got the thing you combined. Now you could combine something else with it now if you wanted. But you can also throw in number 4. And I love this because this lets you test out what you've done without having to walk all the way back to see if it'll work. Well, not all the way back, but you know what I mean. And if we combine these two, one of the ones we get is red 1, yellow 3, and red 1, yellow 3 is exactly what we need. So I'm gonna have to remix that one quick. I am sure there are other ways to solve this puzzle. I've probably used other ways in the past, but that's the easiest one. That's the one with the least screwing around. Adventure games go a lot faster when you've played them before, when you kind of know what you're doing. And to be clear, I like the parts of adventure games where you're futzing around and you don't quite know what you're doing. But it's also not nearly as much fun to watch as it is to actually play through and then finally get something that works. Oh, also, so when I set this for going, it'll open the doors. It'll do that even if you just put an empty tank in there. The only thing that locks the doors is not having anything in there, which I think is another, just a neat little side thing that they programmed in, that you can put an empty vessel in that little box and the doors will open. It won't do anything, it won't solve the puzzle, but they will open. Yeah, Loki's being his namesake. I did not name him, but I am the one who chose not to rename him, so... We got a gradient here too now. Chemistry! Seriously, I had pages of notes on this when I first played. funny thing is, I showed you guys the other night that I still have a bunch of my notes from this game. I don't have my notes from this puzzle. And I am 99% sure it is because past me was like, you know, I'm probably going to forget this at some point, and I want future me to have that joy of rediscovering how to solve the chemistry puzzle again. And I'm kind of super thankful to past me for that. I guess we don't have to watch this forever. You probably got the point. I very agree, Riordan. I find that puzzle every cool. Not the last piece. Not the chemical piece. I think that's this. I think that's actually the anvil. Yeah.
In the beginning, Max created the machine. But the machine was lacking stature. For Max, metal was nothing more than rivets and beams. For us, it is our very flesh and bone.
Alright, so we've got all of the stars now. We've got these 4 constellations, and now we can make a new one. I can remember the right things to connect. Yeah, this is another thing where it's supposed to be making tones when I connect these. We do not have all of the audio fixed on the virtual machine yet, I'm thinking. Most of it, but being a little wonky on some of this. That's okay.
And the machine was complete. And the machine no longer needed Max.
I love that line. And the machine was complete, and the machine no longer needed Max. I'm sure this will end well. I'm sure this will end very well. There's nothing wrong with this. Everything is fine. It's still moving. Why are you still moving, monster spider? No, don't look at me. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't mind me. And we got Edith. Hello. We've seen her before.
Paradise. It is the reason for my creation, correct? I am honored to meet you, Creator. You solved the problems of my design with inspiration from your dreams, but then gave me no similar facility. Without inspiration, the final goal of all my orbital passes would forever be unattainable. So I built your dreams to study them and to comprehend the dreaming process. Then I made my own dream room. Then I had my own dream.
So yes, the lady with the funky hat who's been talking to us is Ceres. And as she just told us, she feels like we built her with everything else in order, but we didn't give her dreams. So we didn't give her inspiration. So she has been studying our dreams. She recreated them. And now she has had her own dream. I love this game, guys. Love this game. Okay, so New World. I also love this world. I also love everything about this world. I mean, I know it doesn't look like much, but oh, disc change. But I mean, for an AI trying to have a dream, that's a pretty good start, right? That's a little more elaborate than I'm in high school and I forgot to do my homework. And we gotta mess with the disc swap. Also, that little robot with the flashlight that yes, that is a very prominent fist. That little robot with the flashlight in his head, I also love him dearly. I love all of the machines in this game. That's not a normal thing for me. Usually when I play a game, I connect more to like animal type of characters. I love just the machines in this game have so much personality. The machines, the nanobots. Okay, let's make this disc swap cooperate. Swap like that. And then we swap like that. And we click OK. And then we click. And then we click OK over here. Un momento. Okay. All right. No desktop again, really? I feel like I'm missing even more of the desktop the further we play. Like the game is just being wonky about the background music. Got it. Yeah, we got it turned up here.
Weave a circle round him thrice. Close your eyes and close the dread, for he on honeydew has fed and drunk the milk of paradise.
So then that happens. So to me at least, that lovely sky. Oh hey, hey Max.
Lila, we have to stop her. When I found her, she... Please. Hurry!
I think it is easy in a game, in a book, in a movie to just wave something off as, oh, it was just a dream. Like there is a way that using the dream thing makes it easy, but I really think making an entire story that revolves around, I keep saying it, but that really seems to revolve around intuitive dream kind of logic. Like that takes some effort to make everything flow in a way that isn't really real life, but it has a flow that makes sense within its own world. How about that? And I find that impressive. Like once you get playing this game, once you play it long enough, like you kind of get how it works, and it does all follow a similar flow. Alright, so we've got a thing here that says insert. We've got a chair over here. We have our co-pilot. What's his name? Wikipedia says he is Bismuth. Bismuth is my co-pilot.
Cannot transfer controls to machine pilot. Crossover chip missing.
Okay, so we can't do anything with that right now.
Human pilot has started takeoff sequence. Engine off. Pre-flight check cannot begin until engine is running and ready.
We don't have a crossover chip, and our engine is off. We can't select anything here. And we can't do anything up here. We're gonna go back and go through that door. I mean, would it surprise y'all greatly if I said I also love this next puzzle to death? Because I also love this puzzle to death. So we got the nanobots, they're spinning a thing. But if we go forward, we can see that it doesn't look quite right. This bird is not flying right. Loki! And this is the puzzle here. To get this machine to fly, we have to set up this bird's flight the right way. That is the puzzle here. We'll see if I can remember what order things go in. I haven't done this in so long. Wait, that's going forward. Oh, I hear Loki sulking. Oh, I screwed up everything I'm trying to do right now. It helps if I pick one to start with. That one? Not quite. You can see it stutters there. I'm still a little bit off. Yes, birdie. Second try. You guys, that was totally second try. I don't care if it's a relatively unknown PC game from 1996. I am proud of that shit. Alright. We did the thing. Our flying machine is functional. Hello, friend.
Human pilot has started takeoff sequence. Pre-flight check commencing. Please flip switch D1. Please flip switch B2. Please flip switch A3. Pre-flight check complete. Plane prepared for regulation flight. Human pilot, please select destination. Pilot has attempted to select the frame in the sky. This is not currently a valid destination. Please select a different destination.
So we can't go to the frame in the sky yet. We have to check out the
Pilot
planes.
has selected the Piazza. Selection is a regulation destination. Plane prepared for regulation flight. Commencing departure.
We'll go to the Piazza first. You can check in with our buddy. Hey, buddy. Co-pilot. I did the thing again where I looked down. That's the arrow I want. Point and click. Point and click. I don't know, honestly, now that we have 95 working, I kind of want to go through all the missed games soon. First we have the Piazza, and I love this, I love this aesthetic. We're in the middle of the sky, and that looks like you're backstage somewhere. Like, it's not a real... It's not a real building floating in the sky for no reason. Got some statues up here, got some lighting. It looks like a stage.
To find success, you must first trap inspiration.
So that was a clue. The goal here is to trap inspiration, but we don't really know how to do that yet. We're gonna explore around here quick. Find out a little bit more about what Ciri's dreams about. It's all just paintings of the area we're in. Hello. Hello, friend. But I mean, they took the time to put in this detail. Can I... That's as far as I can go on this side. Hello, friend. I know there's something else over here. So you can hear him still zapping around. And if you click on things, you can make one thing at a time disappear.